Hey guys, what's going on? This can be kind of like a review or recap of the debut episode of Lucha Underground on the El Rey Network. It premiered last week, Wednesday. I do not have the channel, so I found it out on the internet. I didn't found it out, but I looked it up on the internet. I watched it, and I was really surprised how well it went. I mean, it was a great show. It was the most fun I've had watching wrestling in at least a few weeks, I'd probably say. So let's just get this started. It's all pretty much based on uh, ancient customs, traditions of the Aztecs or whoever the hell lived in Mexico not billions, thousands of years ago maybe. But that they had pretty much an opening video package explaining some of the customs and stuff, ancient traditions and everything, and um, after the video package, we go to the temple, which they call like the studio. They call it the temple, and Matt Stryker's on commentary with Vampiro, so that's actually an advantage, I'd say. I like Matt Stryker on commentary. He's not terrible. Sometimes he talks too much and gets annoying, but yeah, I'd take him over Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, maybe even JBL most of the time. Matt Stryker actually knows the moves. He knows wrestling in general, and yeah, that's always an advantage. And Vampiro was pretty good on commentary for the night, I'd say. So yep, you have Matt Stryker and Vampiro on commentary. So then we open up the show pretty much. You have the owner, kind of like the Vince McMahon type of Lucha Underground. His name is Dario Cueto, and he comes in, cuts a promo saying this is his, and this is company pretty much, or this is his show, his temple, his ring, and he says this is not for children to cheer superheroes, kind of taking a jab at WWE and what they do. It's a temple of lucha libre, which got a big pop from the crowd, and he's like it's gonna be based on three things: courage, honor, and my personal fave, violence, and gets a huge pop from the crowd again. And then he says whoever impresses the most tonight gets a $100,000 bonus. So it has you looking forward to something later in this show, which is great. But the first match ever in Lucha Underground history, you have Blue Demon Jr. versus Chavo Guerrero. And guess who's ref for this? Freaking Rick Knox from PWG is the ref. Even though he doesn't super kick anyone, doesn't do anything special today, I just marked out for him because Rick Knox is probably my favorite ref in all of wrestling. He's up there with Lil Nate, Charles Robinson. But yeah, that just got me excited. Um, Overall, this match was pretty fun. Didn't really have any dull spots at all, which I really liked. It was high energy, just like I like matches like that, and crowd was into it. It was just overall fun match to watch. Eventually, Chavo taps out to I think they call it the El Pulpo. I don't know, El Popo. I don't speak Spanish. I never took Spanish, so I don't know any of these words at all. But I guess that's the Blue Demons um, finisher submission move. It's kind of like a sharpshooter, except he grabs his arm. Also, it looks kind of painful, but Chavo taps did that. And then after that, we have Dario in his office, and guess who he's talking to? He's talking to Conan. Dario's just like, I signed this one guy, Johnny Mundo, because I want to make an example of him, because all he wants to do is get the money and the fame. So then they're talking. Conan's just like, oh, I'll get Prince Puma to make an example of him. So that kind of sets up the main event for the night. You're going to have Prince Puma versus Johnny Mundo. And then after that, we go back to the temple, go back to the ring, where it's Son of Havoc, which he's in a mask. He has a long beard. He has a mask on. And who he is, he's Matt Cross. If you guys remember from Tough Enough in 2011, he was eliminated in like the second round, I believe it was. And he faces off against a woman called Sexy Star, who says she fights for all the sexy ladies and all the ladies who wants to be stars out there that can't. Something like that. I guess she's popular in Mexico, but Son of Havoc cuts a promo saying, "Oh, I'm not wrestling a girl. If if you want to see this girl live, pretty much, don't have me wrestle her. And then it'd be better if you just left the ring and get a count out before I beat you up." Stuff like that. So Sexy Star walks out of the ring, waits like till the 6 or 7 count, walks in, and she really shined in this match. Get it? Because she's a star. Shines. But eventually, Son of Havoc wins. It was okay match. You got to really see how well Sexy Star is compared to freaking Alicia Fox and Cameron. What you'd see on Raw. That it's kind of nice seeing women actually know what they're doing when they wrestle. And then after that match, you have Dario. He's talking to Chavo backstage. He's like, "How could you do that? You embarrassed the Guerrero name." He's just really disappointed in him tapping out. Says he's definitely not getting the $100,000 bonus. And then he also talks about, "You just wait till Mil Muertes gets here," which I looked up. That means 1,000 deaths. And yeah, Dario's just pushing Mil Muertes, who I'm pretty sure is going to debut tonight, but I don't have the channel, so I won't be able to watch it until it comes on the internet somewhere, which sucks, but yeah. And then we're at our main event. Remember, it's only a 1 hour show. I wish it was more, but the 1 hour is damn good. You get Johnny Mundo, who is John Morrison, versus Prince Puma, which is Ricochet, but with a mask. You guys should know Ricochet. He's in PWG. He's on the indies a lot. He won the Best of Super Juniors in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's getting pretty over in the wrestling world right now. It's him with a mask on, kind of like a puma, as in the name Prince Puma. And he's accompanied by Conan when walking out. When Johnny Mundo gets introduced, he gets a huge pop. He's pretty much the same person as John Morrison in this. He's still doing the same entrance, just different theme music. He's not really doing the slow-mo either, but he's pretty much the same person, except with the different last name of Mundo. And this match had some really great action, multiple "This is awesome" chants, and they actually deserved it. I know a lot in WWE and TNA, they do the "This is awesome" chants when it's really not. But it wasn't really a spot fest either. It was just all action all throughout the match. It was great. It was fun to watch. And the winner of this match is Johnny Mundo. He hits the end of the world, which is what they're calling Starship Pain, where he does the like split leg flippy thing. I guess that's the best way to describe it. He uses that to win. Johnny Mundo, he's a good sport, shakes Prince Puma's hand. And then the owner, Dario Cueto, comes out with his $100,000, acts like he opens it, acts like he's gonna give it to Johnny, closes it. Johnny Mundo's pissed, kind of starts chasing him around the ring. Then all of a sudden, 3 people out of nowhere start attacking Johnny and Prince Puma. So you're pretty much gonna have your top 2 faces right there with Johnny Mundo and Prince Puma. And then the 3 people that attack them gonna be the top heels probably. You have Big Zeke. Yes, Big Zeke, the guy who hasn't wrestled in about 2 years, I think. He got released by WWE earlier this year. Former Intercontinental Champion. Then you have Ricky Reyes. I believe he was in Ring of Honor for a little bit. He was on SmackDown also for like 1 match. He got squashed by Ryback. Then you have, I think his name's Lil Cholo. He does look like a fucking cholo though. So it's them 3 pretty much. I think it's going to be the top 3 stable, or top 3 heels that are in a stable. And Dario cuts a promo saying that these guys work for me. And pretty much the episode ends. Man, it was a really awesome 1 hour. You guys should all check it out, even if you guys don't like Lucha Libre that much. I mean, I live in Wisconsin. I'm like one of the furthest people away from Mexico. I don't know shit about Mexico. I don't know shit about Spanish language, and I still enjoyed it. You guys should too. So, yeah, there's that. Then also the quality. I mean, it was in HD all the way, and it wasn't on video really. It was, I believe they did it on film, which makes it look a lot more filtered out. Makes it look a lot more like a movie rather than like you're at a sports game. It doesn't really look like that. It looks more like a TV show rather than actual sports. So, yeah, that's what I liked about that. Commentary was great with Matt Striker and Vampiro. No complaints there. Just solid action, solid wrestling, fun, entertaining show. Storylines were good. Highly recommended. And I'll do a review on episode 2 whenever I get the chance to see it online. I don't know when it will be up. Really wish I had the El Rey network or whatever just so I could watch this show. But first episode, thumbs up. If you guys could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be great. And I'll see you guys later.